It's doing that thing again. There we go. That's always fun when Streamlabs just decides to put the actual Twitch webpage in my chat window instead of chat. It's good times. Quality software. Anyway, if Streamlabs, if you're watching, please sponsor us. I'm just kidding. So hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm looking at the camera down there. There you are. Hi, hello. Yeah, I had to move the camera around. I've got a little bit of a new setup here. So new computer, and so we've been futzing around with settings because that's a good time, always. Specifically audio. So we may need to do some tweaking as soon as we get some folks in here so they can hear how this whole nightmare sounds. But great, fantastic. Chris, why don't you say something so I can see what your audio sounds like?
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm here to support the Retro Hangover podcast.
Wow, fantastic. Gonna turn you up a little bit. That seems good, probably. We'll just have to figure out how the game audio is going to sound once we actually get into it. The audio on this computer is just totally different from like everything else.
There's wrestling tonight, so the llama needs to be here.
That's true. We need to make the announcement. We need butts in seats. We need people here. I'm not gonna do all this narration for nothing. Streaming The Last Door on www.twitch.tv/retrohangover right now. It's crazy. I don't know why anyone would want to be anywhere else.
Me neither. By the way, Flight Simulator is like crazy graphically.
Oh yeah?
Shit. Holy shit. I took off with a Cessna from NAS Jax.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I guess it kind of uses Google Earth images because some of the buildings that should be three-dimensional are flat, but like all of 17 out of NAS Jax, like all the roads are lit up. It looks like you're flying over Roosevelt, and it's just wow. It's really cool. And then I flew over my house, and it was fun.
I can see Russia from my house.
I mean, you can see Russia in Air Simulator if you want to.
Wow. 10 out of 10 in that case.
I mean, IGN gave it a 10.
Oh, well, okay. See, the thing is, I don't know. I've never been, like, super into those simulator games like that. To me, that's less of a game and, I don't know, more of just like a... Like, if you're, like, super into aviation, I can totally see it. I don't. I don't get the appeal, but I'm glad that other people are enjoying it.
For me, it's just going to be something I can do to relax.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like if I'm just sitting down and I just want to fly over, I don't know, south like Brazil for a day. And just like, I want to see what the Amazon looks like before we all burn it to the ground. I think that would be, that's something I could just do, and it won't take a lot of effort. I just put everything on easy, and I just fly over it and get down close to the ground and see what the effects are. And
yeah, there you go.
Want to fly through Dubai and crash into the Burj Khalifa. Not that I don't actually want to do that. YouTube when it gets there, or Twitch. I don't want to do that. It would be a complete accident. It's a really fucking tall building. I want to get close to it. Accidents.
I mean, sure, yeah, it's a big target, things happen. Makes sense.
We need to move on because this sounds like 9/11 and we are not no.
Hey, there we are. We've got chimeras and llamas and all manner of beasties. Sup?
Hey, what's going on, this chimera? What's going on, llama?
All right, I feel like we officially now have at least enough people in here that I can get this thing started in earnest. So thank you for showing up. Yeah. By the way, y'all are gonna have to tell me how the audio sounds because this is a completely new machine, so things are 100% out of whack. I have no idea what's going on. It could be anything. Could be a boat.
BOAT, best of all time.
That's right.
Llama likes it.
Yes, the adventure continues. That's right. We are into episode 3. Chris is always a little quiet. I gotta crank him up in Discord like all the time. Peachy Keen. Where's your other half?
On, Peachy.
Oh shit, yeah, you're louder now.
Am I too loud?
I mean, comparatively, you're still quieter than me, but I feel like it's fine. God damn it.
He says I'm still a little quiet.
You guys, alright, hold on. Gotta make things difficult. Alright.
A little louder.
Yeah, well, I also turned you up even more in Discord, so...
Okay.
You should be...
Hey, what's going on, Keith?
Oof. It's crispy. Chris is but a whisper. Just like, in general, yeah, I mean, sure. Anxiety of waiting. What are you waiting on? I feel like I should know this, but honestly, I haven't had a lot of time to pay attention to Discord lately, so I apologize.
Let me try something on my end while you get this kicked off.
Okay, well, if you manage to turn that up higher on your end, I'm going to turn it down over here because you're already super loud in my head. So, all right, we're heading into episode 3. So, I think there's only 4, right, in the season. So we're getting close. I'm not going to make any assumptions about whether or not we are going to finish this tonight because if episode 2 was any indication, then this might be a 2-parter. But let us see. Oh, it is loud. Previously on The Last Door. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient, Jeremiah Devitt, the doctor, and his colleague Johann Kaufman visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufman's mentor in the occult, but, since then, had been afflicted with a mental condition and could remember nothing. They discovered that Wright's research had been funded by the Playwright, the secret organization led by Alexandre Dupree. While Kaufman lay in bed due to a sudden illness, Wakefield followed the clues left by the eccentric Professor Wright, leading to the darkness of an underground labyrinth. There was something waiting, alive but imprisoned, in the cave. In the deepest chamber of the tunnel, Wakefield met the dreadful result of Professor Wright's final experiment, which had been an attempt to cross the last door using fear as the key. For 3 days you must wait. Oh, right. I think we left off, like, crossing through the gate, right? Is that what happened? I'm trying to remember. Alone amongst these dead stones. Ah, okay. Drawing a circle. Got it. Only then will you be ready. Oh, that's nice. What is... Oh, I just have to go in. I don't really want to, but we're gonna. To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. Who's Mr. Ashdown? Am I supposed to know who that is? Alright, let's skip the intro. As cool as it is. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. This is a good opportunity to test the audio, because this is about as loud as this game's going to get. So, does this sound okay to everybody? The levels look good. I
adjusted my recording volume, so maybe I'm a little bit louder now.
I feel like this sounds okay. Yeah? Okay, cool. Sounds good. Awesome. Here we go.
Even audible?
Yeah, you're good. Oh, it's that level in Castlevania. I think
Or Chrono Trigger.
I can remember. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. It's terrible screech. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Oh dang. Somebody running. He done broke a glass.
Uh-oh.
Should I be clicking something? There's just a lot of heavy breathing going on right now.
You're at an anime convention.
Nope. Okay, more running. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Sounds somebody just jumped in the water. Sounds like the ocean. It's raining. Struggling to stay above the water. They found me on the beach, unconscious. Clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table. Oh, great, we're going right into that, huh? Alright. Liebe Wakefield, I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you have demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you to persevere, now that we are so close to finding an answer. The professor's documents were filled with references to a place of dark legend, the Chronomedian, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Ellis Mole. The exact location of the Chronomedian has been lost, but the professor believes that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, mein Freund. I do not need to remind you to exercise the utmost discretion. I have complete trust in you. Always your friend, Johann Kaufmann. Okay, I'm back in control now. It's like I don't know where cutscenes end and like gameplay begins. With Kaufmann gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months, I did not count the time, but the day came when I realized there were no other options. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah Devitt. wherever he was. I can see the island in the distance. Ellis Moor. Ah, yes. Season 2, Episode 3, The Reunion. And here we are, the island of Ellis Moor. Thank you very much. Ellis Moor. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary Chronomedian can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. Who's this guy? This dude just chilling? Oh, okay, this is like an actual town. I thought this was just going to be like an abandoned island or something. Good evening. Visiting? Well, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Fuck.
That's fair. Yeah, it's I mean, it is a horror adventure game, so if you're trying to avoid anxiety, maybe not the best bet. But we appreciate you jumping in anyway, Chimera. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You ought to speak to Lord Donnan, then. I beg your pardon. Lord Donnan. You should see him. Good evening. Welcome to Ellis Moor. The people are fans of brevity around here. Excuse me. A visitor! Ah, visitors are most welcome in Ellis Moor. Yes, they are. Okay, well, you enjoy that bottle, sir. What do we got here? The door is locked. So instead, I'm going to be a creeper and just look in the window. The windows are open and a light is on. Apparently, no more description other than that. An abandoned wheel. A peculiar cog is attached to it. May I take the peculiar cog? Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism. But someone has tried to fit it crudely onto that broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? Oh, what does it say up here? A sign reads, "The Wisdom of Silence." Is this the dead end? Okay, this is a dead end. Alright, we've acquired a cog. We are well on our way to something. Oh, okay. Hi. Excuse me. Are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Donnan. Lord Donnan? To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield, it is customary in Ellis Moor to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Donnan. More like wisdom of hot tubs, am I right? I don't even know. Is that still a thing? I haven't been on Twitch in like a month.
It can be a thing if we get you in a hot tub, big boy.
Oh, well, all right. Let's do it. Get those sweet, sweet views.
Sounds like a murder of crows. You're right, Miss Peach Keen.
kind of sums up most of this game, actually. Sounds like murder. The faint smell of fish and potatoes is drifting through the shutter. The fish smells slightly rotten. It's pleasant. I can still see the hills with the light of dusk. What's with these flags? Can I go in anybody's house? Is this an open door? Looks like an open door. Then we have a gate. Let's see what this is. Nope. The door is locked. Alas. The gate leads to the village graveyard. It is closed and locked. Oh shit, the big sexy's here. Shouldn't you be working right now? I was told that you should be working. I hate that I can picture that, like, in my head. Please don't do that to me again. Alright, so he invited us to the manor, so I guess we're heading that way. Yeah. I mean, listen, you're involved with him. You know? Dude, they've had a map for like 3 episodes. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you're here on holiday then? Yes, indeed.
Yeah, there's been a map.
I've come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of city life. I see. Well, if it's distractions you've come looking for, you've chosen the right time of year for it. These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin, something unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion. Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail? Well, according to tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellis Moor. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place as well. But I should not bore you with the details. You shall have occasion to see for yourself. And now I'm just going to sit here and like awkwardly assess everything in his room. A large statue of a person. It is so eroded by the passage of time, it's difficult to tell any specific detail. When I fucking decided he was going to, that's when Randall... Well, I mean, we're on an island called Ellis Moor. Like, it's, like, you know, Scottish as fuck. So, I figured why not. Plus, technically, I think according to the description of this game, it's supposed to actually be taking place largely in Scotland. So, my decision for most people to be English was mostly because I just decided to do that accent instead. So that's kind of on me.
It's fun.
But
we're going to make this canon. Let's make it canon.
An exotic blend of black tea. All right. It's very nice. What else we got? There are 2 engraved panels on the wall. They appear to be ancient, but I cannot decipher their meaning. Does he say the same thing if I... Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll just keep talking to bro dude here. Oh, wait. What about this sweet-ass carpet? An odd mosaic adorns the floor. It depicts 2 snakes biting each other. Hot.
Who doesn't like snakes biting each other?
I believe like that's docking. Called docking. Yes. Do these panels on the wall represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place it. Oh, they're panels of the first king of Ellis Moor. In the days of the Druids, we worshipped the great god Loch, and in our kings did right by those beliefs. This statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? It's Loch Lamfada, a hero and high king of our myths. I'm probably butchering that name, but it's fine. Well, I cannot help but notice this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Aye, it is. Although some historians might disagree, we believe this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, the double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. You seem to be knowledgeable about Ellismore's folklore. I should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail. It is true that we in Ellismore cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch in like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you are really interested, you should talk to Miss Foster. Please forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield? You know what? I'll go with yes. Yes, I do. You seem so certain. Might I ask why? There must be an unmoved mover. I'm not sure, or I've been educated.
Unmoved mover.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means, so we're going with it. I consider myself to be a man of science, but some phenomena can be explained only by the existence of an unmoved mover.
Trust the science.
I see. Let us take a walk by the lake. Oh, that was an achievement for that. Hot damn. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be better for it. This is where I go to die. The marsh in this valley is, for simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales. The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions, knowing us safe from those visions. We know those stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water we may not find passages to other worlds? What if the wails that drift from the reeds in the darkness of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? You're getting heavy on me, bro. I don't know.
Getting weird, jaw.
Many of the gods that men worship for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. In Ellismore, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She is something of a resident expert on Ellismore's history. She can often be found working late at the school. The building is right across from the quay. It's been a pleasure meeting with you. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield. It's been a pleasure, Lord Dunnan. The water of the marsh is murky and dark. An old barrel lies stranded on the shore. A painted label reads mineral oil. It is sealed. Oh, sweet. Hook me up with that baby oil, yo. We're gonna start a party. I haven't actually looked at this cog. An industrial cogwheel that I found lying discarded in the village. Okay. Not much more in the way of description there. That's as far as I can go over here. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. I gotta find something to crack open that barrel of mineral oil. Where's a crowbar when you need one? A broken old fence. Does this just lead? Okay, that leads back out. Is there anything else this way? If there's anything I've learned. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, do you guys have sweet costumes on? Excuse me. They apparently are not interested in talking. Hello, my name is Wakefield. Hi. What are you drawing on the ground? It's a symbol, not a drawing. Oh, a symbol? Well, what does it mean? It's the final truth that'll protect us from the Marsh Dwellers. We're not all allowed to say its name out loud, though. The Marsh Dwellers? Who are they? They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says they're really bad people. You'd never see them, but you'd hear them out in the reeds. They try to take you in there from them, or try to take you in there with them, I should say. That's why we can't come here alone. We always have to take someone with us. I must go now. Goodbye. Like, okay, later, weirdos. Enjoy whatever it is that's happening right there. Just don't involve the mineral oil, because then it's going to get real weird. That is a big hole.
Who doesn't like LARPing? We all like LARPing, Keith.
They're in character. Of course, they don't want to talk. Yeah. It's always the problem, you know? You try to get people around the table to do some good old-fashioned role-playing, and then nobody ever wants to be in character.
Never happens. D&D nights are always flawless.
A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous, chilling draft issues from within that sends shivers down my spine and makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem that it's like a passage to another world. But, you know, clearly not mine, because it's not like I've seen some shit or anything. This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Cool. Cool, cool.
Is that the sun god, Ra?
Yeah, yeah. That's right. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Alright, well, you guys keep having your weird party. I'm gonna go back this way.
Gonna start having an orgy soon, dude. You sure you don't want to hang out?
I mean, it sounds enticing. I mean, we still haven't figured out a way to crack open that oil barrel yet. When we figure that out, then, you know, fucking give me a call, but...
They do shit with blood.
You make that sound so enticing. Oh, hey, look.
Yeah,
the gate's open.
It's natural.
Like, mysteriously. Yeah, llama, I don't know. I got ghosts in my blood. I'm gonna do cocaine about it. I don't know what's going on. A small mausoleum. The door has a small slot. I might be able to peer through it. Well, that's not ominous looking. Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I can also hear someone whispering. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. Is it so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods? How can we live only on faith?
These people are pretty dark and gross, man.
No, shut up! Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith, nor assumptions. No, no man can face death believing there is nothing on the other side. Yes, yes, you are right. Now I understand. Okay, bye. Oh, God, there's more of these people over here. The epitaph on this gravestone is written in Gaelic, the shadows cast by the lanterns only making the characters more mysterious. In the middle of the graveyard stands an old alder tree, which the locals call a fearnog. Many lanterns hang from it. I do not know for what purpose. To be ominous, obviously. Everything in service of spoop. What did he just bury? I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition. I mean, I just feel like that's kind of judgmental, dude. Like, you don't know. The man hides his face behind a fox mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others, a muted prayer that I cannot quite make out. The woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's the same thing. Let me guess. A man, his face hidden by a wolf mask, stands in the middle. There's something familiar about him. It's probably fucking Lord Dunnan. Right, llama. Yeah. The man hides his face behind a deer mask. And what's this, a bear? Is that a bear back there? Badger. Okay, I would not have guessed badger.
Badger. Where's the llama?
That's true. Badger, 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 badger.
Right, good night, Keith. Have a good one.
Thanks for jumping in, dude.
I'm upset because we have a llama and they should have a llama. We need llama representation now.
Truth. Is that a Doge house over there? No matter the strength of structure, all things succumb to time. But whether it was the ages or something else that ravaged this place, I cannot say. An empty doghouse. Nothing has slept here in many years.
I'm sleeping it every night.
I bet you do. What is... Okay, what is this? An old rowboat filled with stale water. Do you want mosquitoes? Because that's how you get mosquitoes. Something's sticking out of the water. I mean, can I just grab it or... Gross. A worn-out umbrella.
Mosquito.
It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it. Yeah, of course there's going to be a purpose. It's an adventure game. I collect garbage and solve problems with it. That's like... That's my MO, man. Is there anything else in the boat? No? You don't want to tell me any more about the cool boat? Alright, fine.
It might rain in the boat.
I'm gonna make it rain in this boat. Alright, so that...
I like your hashtag llama.
Llama's in last door. Alright, there was another door back here that we didn't go in yet, so I want to see what's going on inside here. Probably more weird shit, but you know. A trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing on one. Yeah, I'm just gonna rifle through the trash. Why not? It's very nice. It is a child's drawing. There seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. That's fucking Trogdor. That's what that is. He is burninating the countryside. The windows are open, letting in a chilly draft.
Chilean draft.
I don't want to be a part of the Chilean draft.
I don't want to serve in their army either.
Okay, there's like a poem written on the chalkboard, apparently. They'll dance around the burrow they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in. You know, I was hoping that was going to rhyme, but it super doesn't. It's kind of a
poem.
It's kind of a letdown.
Still a poem.
Good evening. What do I owe the pleasure? I'm a busy woman, as you can see. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I've come to Ellismore to rest for a while. Lord Dunnan said that I might find you here. Have you met Lord Dunnan? It's been so long since I've seen him here in the village. I hope he's well. Siat Milfelt, Dr. Wakefield. Welcome to Ellismore. Any Gaelic experts out there are probably shooting me right now in their brain.
Where's Backlog Adam? He's close enough.
Let's talk about Lord Dunnan. So, you have not seen Lord Dunnan lately? As far as I know, no one's seen him since... Well, it's been a few weeks. And now that the festival has started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village. Well, did something happen a few weeks ago? Oh, sure, it was truly terrible. Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one's seen him since. Good Lord. And you say he's not been found yet? How is that possible? We all searched the island, but he was nowhere to be found. What can you tell me about Kieran's disappearance? Oh, just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas. You might learn more from his classmates. His desk was in the back corner. Well, what can you tell me about this curious festival? Well, it takes place when the constellation Reunion is visible in the sky. On those nights, the dark things and spirits ride the winds that travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset the villagers don masks. They do this so that the spirits will not know them or carry them away to the depths of their underground caves. There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival? Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion, and a very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come. But this is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to the old Firnog. The roots of this tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so they keep the witness mirrors safe. Good Lord, okay. Lord Dunnan said you are an expert on the island's folklore. He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in Ellismore longer than most, and I've heard my fair share of stories about the other side and its people. Might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? Yes, of course. Do you know the meaning of the word Chronomedian? Yes, it's a very unusual word. Very much indeed. The Chronomedian is a sanctuary of the Crooked One. It is a cursed place, the dwelling of the devil. I recall it from the tales that I heard as a child. Of course, our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm. Would you tell me the story of the Chronomedian? All right. There's a hole in the ground up in the hills, not too far from the village. A hole so dark and deep you'd not see the end. Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One. Long ago, our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in the hope of placating the Crooked One's hunger, though that tradition's not been practiced for some time, though perhaps it would be best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that the last heir of the Lad Saint once defied the Crooked One by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing and shouting of the Lung Lead Sind received no immediate answer. But a few nights later, the Lead Sind house was consumed in a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family. Well, neat. So I don't want to go near your cow hole. I must leave now. It has been a pleasure. The pleasure was mine. Enjoy your time on Ellismore. Yeah, thank you for your creepy pit story.
Yes, Miss Peachy Keen. It's because of humans that the pit, once again, requires flesh.
The pit hungers. Wow, it's a really nice drawing. This child is talented. A paper with black circles painted on it. I mean, am I gonna take it? Of course I'm gonna take it. Oh no, okay. I open the desk. There's some kind of worm screw inside, the remains of an insect beside it, and some drawings engraved on the desk. I will take the drive with me. It may prove useful. Yeah, okay, so we've got this, and a barrel of mineral oil. We are getting prepped for a fucking hell of a night, let me tell you.
Yep, that's an early bad dragon. I take it Shane doesn't know what a bad dragon is.
I do.
Okay, good.
A picture of a slender
I'm
woman,
glad you know what Bad Dragon is.
apparently a goddess,
Slender.
wearing a black dress and having a murder of crows around her. It's signed with a name, Babd Kasa.
That's Gaelic.
A shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites. Yeah, so like nothing I'd be interested in. Okay.
So, llama, I like your pun. I like your idea. Let's make flesh pit.
It's like it's like Kid Icarus if it was like that Dante's Inferno game for Xbox 360
Yeah, make it dark and edgy.
with like lots of demons and tits.
Yeah.
All the villagers are gone.
Fuck Palutena.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure everybody's probably having a good time at the mineral oil party. I'm here all by myself. Oh, what's this? It's a message in a bottle. A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed, just out of reach. I think there's something inside. Oh shit. We got that broken umbrella. We knew it was going to be useful. Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
A paper is rolled up inside the bottle.
Icarus.
There you go. Clive Barker's Icarus.
Un-Icarus.
Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown. Okay.
You go, girl. Slay.
That's right. Yes, queen.
Slay.
All right. So, oh, did I check that before? Oh yeah, right. The rotten fish. Got it.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
Nothing.
Oh.
All right. So that leads back to where we were. That's the gate to the tree and all the weird people. Well, that's the village. I don't know if we have whatever we need to go back up to the hungering maw that is the hills up there. I suppose we could go back to the manor, see if he's got anything to say. Oh, we didn't see the outside before.
Once again requires flesh.
This seems to be Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts. She's dressed in armor, seeming ready for war.
Usually she's nude. That's not cool.
This statue appears to be very old.
I don't see his penis.
Its appearance suggests that it could date back to ancient Rome. Yeah, but you see like how this dude is standing like that. He's thrusting that wang, you know. But it's right out of view. I mean, he's proud, man. He's out there. He's proud.
I think they made him angelic. I think they just chopped it off and smoothed it down.
Ah. The door is locked. The manor appears to be dark and empty. Well, that's not useful. Does this just lead back out to the map? Oh. Nope. Ominous swinging swing. That's always good. It is a safety bicycle. I still do not understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but its chain is broken. Do you need
I thought you were talking about the swing
a cog? Oh. The wheel does not need another cog. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I swing? The noise of the swing, gently being moved by the wind, is the only thing breaking the silence.
It's not rusty. Like, it's not like you can, like, squirt oil on it.
Oh, what is this?
It's a fucking rope. How is it making sound?
I mean, like old rope tied to a tree, like it makes like a creaking noise.
The tree sucks.
I mean, I don't think I've ever made like a subjective assessment of a tree before, but sure.
Like,
It only makes noise if your tree sucks. Bob Vila's How to Build a Swing.
don't get a sucky tree.
Yeah. Avoid trees that suck. Bob's pro tips. The mill wheel. Something is preventing it from spinning. Does anybody remember who Bob Vila even is now? Like, I don't even know. I don't know. Does this mill wheel need a cog? No. What about a dildo? Yeah, it'll work? No? Alright, fine. A strange mechanism runs from the mill's wheel shaft into the building. It seems to be lacking a small piece. Like a cog? The cog is way too big to fit between the gears. It looks like I need something smaller and thinner. Well, what about like this here wang? Yeah, buddy. There we go.
It is this old house, yeah?
Yep, that's right. Yes, that's correct, yes. This old shitty tree with Bob Vila.
No, you don't put a swing on a shitty tree. Okay, good tree.
It seems the mechanism works properly now. Thank you, Bad Dragon, for fixing our mill wheel. Oh my god. Why are all the doors... Oh, okay. That's Kieran's playroom. Kieran's playroom is written on the door in hand-painted letters. The door is locked.
It's funny because if you spell Kirin, Kieran is a horse. You just use the bad dragon. Anyway.
What if I just... Here, would you like your drawing back? No? Okay, fine. I mean, I want... Maybe I need that barrel of oil in order to gain access to Kieran's playroom. That seems accurate.
It's like a Firefly funhouse.
Alright, I guess I've done what I can do here. I don't know. I mean,
So
I sure did fix that mill wheel. It fixed the mill wheel. I don't fucking know. The water's moving now.
So the bad dragon made everything lubricated.
Right? Yeah. Sentences you never thought you would say. Maybe I need the barrel of oil to gain access to Kieran's playroom. Alright. Well, that feels like progress, but to what, I don't know. Let's go check the hill, see if there's anything going on up here. Hello? Is there anyone at the cow pit? Alright, you guys.
Cow pit level.
Yes. Oh wait, they're not drawing anymore. You guys just hanging out? What's going on? Were you Kieran's friend? He was nice, but he didn't want to play much. He was mostly going in the hills by himself. Was Kieran not scared of the Marsh Dwellers? No, he said he's seen them and that they were not scary as Aunt says. I think that's why they took him. You think the Marsh Dwellers took him? Yes, for sure. Before he disappeared, he said he found a treasure. It's a disc with a beautiful drawing. He took it from the old houses in the hills. Maybe the Marsh Dwellers wanted it. Yes, the Marsh Dwellers really just wanted a copy of Bubsy 3D for the Sony PlayStation. Excuse me. Alright. Birdman apparently doesn't want to talk. So fine. A group of jagged rocks.
He looks like a kiwi.
He actually, yeah, he does kind of look like a kiwi.
And you know what kiwis do? They fuck sheep.
I feel like we're talking about two different kiwis here. I mean, maybe. I don't know. So let's see. Hole, lake, village, Trogdor. most
I
interesting.
don't get it.
Throw the cog in the pit. No. Throw the bottle in the pit. Throw the drawing in the pit. Throw myself in the pit. No.
Ooh, there we are. Ooh. Well, you have to think that like making the fucking mill turn correctly has got to do something. Maybe somewhere else on the map. I don't know.
I don't know. I can go back to the village, see if anything's changed there. I mean, apparently those were some of Kieran's classmates.
Totally into BDSM.
Definitely. Is this just the water again? Yeah, okay.
Is there anything in the barrel?
Can I
Like,
take a bottle and like, no? Man, I gotta find something to break that bitch open. That is my ultimate goal for this episode. I don't even care what else is going on. Right. Well, back to the village, I guess.
This reminds me. I gotta play Monkey Island at some point. I don't know when that's gonna be.
Yeah, I think wasn't it just free on like Epic or something recently?
No, I have it for my Sega CD, and I need to play it.
Are the weird people still here? Yeah, okay.
Llama agrees. I need to play it. Maybe they knew.
Can I show
they know
them the
Kieran.
drawing? Here's a bottle. Can I talk to him? No.
You got to rub me the right way before you give him that bottle.
The old Christina Aguilera maneuver.
Yeah, I am up for her offer. I'm just like 25 years too late.
Yeah. What the fuck? No. Don't want to go that way. What, can I show this to her? Like, would she be like, oh yeah, that's Trogdor? Oh, okay. I found this picture. Was it made by one of your students? Yes, this was painted by poor Kieran. What would you say it represents? Things that were not familiar to him. The village, his home. But these... Oh, that were familiar to him, actually. But these other shapes, I do not know. You could ask one of his classmates. They should be able to tell you more about it. Oh, shit, I should have shown it to the weird Kiwi guy. Alright.
Maybe he would have fucked it with the sheep on it. Maybe a
Who knows?
sheepskin.
The possibilities are endless. Fucking... Alright, let's go back. Talk to those weirdos again. Which friggin' way? How do I get out of here? All right, there we go. Hills, yes. Hello. Have you heard the good word of Trogdor? He is burninating the countryside and all the peoples. I found this drawing at the school. Is it yours? That? No. Kieran painted it a long time ago. The drawing is Kieran's. There could be a clue here of his whereabouts. What about these buildings? I don't know. I've never seen them before. Well, what's this? Oh, that's the burrow of the hill. That one, up there. But you can't get too close. The crooked one sleeps at the bottom. Is this the village? Yes, and the Firnog tree in the graveyard. That tree gives me the chills these nights. On reunion, they got them little lanterns on it, and it looks like evil eyes staring into you. What is this? That's fucking Trogdor. Sorry, couldn't help myself. That's the crooked one. They say a villager defied it, and the next day her house was burned to the ground. They say it was the crooked one, paying her back. That's the house where Kieran found the treasure. Do you know how to get there? Sure, it's easy. Is it now? Ooh, do we get a new... Yeah, we get a new map location. All right. The old man with scoliosis lives there. Old man Jenkins lives over there. Yeah, we don't talk to him, though. He's got that... He's got the wavy back. All right, solitary house. Here we go. Oh, that's neat. A Wicca statue sporting a pair of animal horns. The twigs look fresh. Oh no, it's Wicker Man, starring Nicolas Cage.
Give him the bees.
I know it. The bees! The bees! No! Not the bees, no! How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? It's a fucking classic. My God, I just thinking about that stupid fucking movie. Like my favorite part, bar none, is when Nicolas Cage just runs across screen up the hill and just hauls off and socks this person in the face who's wearing like a bear costume. It's just so good. It's quality cinema. It's so fucking dumb.
Let me see it. I want to see this new movie where he's like playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want to watch that. This must be the house that the child was telling me about. Kieran was here just before his disappearance. Cool. What's in it? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Oh shit, really? Well, wait a minute, which one? The FNAF one or fucking Wicker Man?
FNAF. I want to see the FNAF one.
Okay. Well, now Llama was saying Goobs was saying it's on Netflix.
I might have to watch that after the stream is over. Hopefully the stream ends soon.
Well, fuck you too. A metal trapdoor. It seems to lead to some sort of basement. Or Kieran's playground, perhaps? Because things always go well in dark basements so far.
I really wish fucking Adam was here because his co-host for The Good, the Bad, and the Backlog, his name is Kieran. He's from England. So, this would be great. It'd be fucking fantastic.
I think this basement might have once housed a library. It looks like it was not burned as badly as the rest of the houses. Even so, little here remains intact. Well, cool. What do we got? Remains of the books, scorched by the fire. Most of the pages are ashy or blackened, so the text is illegible.
Kind of racist.
I mean, just get some good coconut oil, fix that right up.
Or Coke.
What? A common carpenter's brace. A tool like this would be used for drilling holes in wood. And this table has been upended. Yeah, it certainly has.
Obviously.
An ornate chest. It's inside, untouched by the fire. It was probably opened long after the inferno died down. There is a diary inside. That's how we solve the ashy book problem. It's just a barrel of oil. It is signed Brigid Laid Send. Several pages towards the end are missing. I feel like that's supposed to be pronounced Bridget, so I'm gonna go with Bridget. Seventh.
It's a weird language.
Yeah, it is. There are like certain letters that aren't pronounced or whatever. I don't know. It's strange. 7th of August, 1801. Words cannot express the gratitude that I feel for Aunt Mary. Mary? I'm gonna go with Mary. Fuck it. Aunt Mary's bequest.
Mary.
May her dear soul rest in peace. This house is just what I needed to still my nerves after the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. 10th of September, 1801. I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes on the most picturesque customs of our land. 23rd of September. I found Aunt Mary's diaries next to an odd iron disc, but the contents of the diaries were appalling. What could have happened that dear old Mary would write such things?
Bubsy 3D.
The damnable place that she speaks of. I must know if it really exists. I am resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before traveling to the Northern Cape, so as not to be seen. 25th of September. The abbey was in such a state of decay that it was nearly impossible to find the mural painting in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through a gap in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Mary's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. 10th of October. Is this the legacy of the Laid Send? I can stand to bear it no longer. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and cleanse the land of our family's curse. And should the fire prove insufficient, may this testimony serve as warning. Cool. Miss Laid Send must have found something aberrant in her family's crypt. If I could find out what it was, I may learn more about the Chronomedian. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it will be too late. Aw, yeah. Give me those map points.
Maybe now you can do something with your cog.
I mean, it looks like some sort of
Just
makeshift
grabbing
bed.
your cog, trying to play with it. Now you can actually, release it.
Yeah, definitely. Was Kieran sleeping in this terrible, lonely place? This side of the basement seems to have collapsed during the fire. Alright, well, I think that was the thing that we needed, so I think we're probably safe. Oh wait, shit, I can take this. It could be useful later. Yeah, I'm sure.
Of course it will be.
A carpenter's brace used to drill holes in wood. Alright. We have a drill thing, a cog, and a bottle.
You could probably use that drill thing on the barrel, like Miss Peachy Keen is saying.
Oh shit.
Ian.
That's right. We might have gained access to the barrel. Oh shit. Someone done set him on fire.
Oh, that's not good.
The wicker statue is burning. Who did this?
Bees.
It's always the bees. Okay. So before we go to the Abbey, I'm trying to remember it. I think is it the village that I can get to the water from? Is it there? No? Shit. Or was it the hills? I already can't remember.
They do have eyes. I can't remember.
Maybe? No, that's not it. That's not it. Don't worry. We'll get there. Maybe. I don't know, let's try the hill.
Every once in a while, I'm quicker on the draw than our dear contributors on Twitch followers.
Aha!
I don't know.
Here we go. Alright, give me that sweet, sweet oil. I may be able to drill a hole in the barrel using this brace. Fuck yeah. Bottle. Oh, fuck yeah. Now we're in business. Now that there's a hole in the barrel, I just have to push the bottle in a bit, and I managed to fill it with oil. Hell yeah. We gonna get lubed up tonight. Alright, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've successfully completed this episode now. That's all I wanted.
You just wanted to get lubed up.
I mean, isn't that what everybody wants?
Sort of.
Now we're at the old Abbey. The wicker statue stands like a silent guard. Its presence makes me uncomfortable, as though I have trespassed on forbidden grounds. Yeah, well, at least it's
Well, you had
not
a
on
lighter.
fire.
Well, if you had a lighter, you could douse it in oil and then light it on fire and keep and just like convince the bad guy that they already did it.
Oh, yeah, beat him to it. This must be the old abbey that Bridget Leidson described in her diary. Could the Chronomedian be here? Bridget mentioned a dim light, but I only see darkness. Well, it's probably that up there. That looks like a lighthouse or something. That's probably what we gotta do. What do we got here? That's very fancy. The dome appears to be Roman in origin. It is in better condition than the other ruins. It sure is.
It's doing
And
very well.
that's apparently everything we can do here. I mean, can I just go to the lighthouse? No. What if I just put the oil on the wicker man? No? Okay.
Burn, bitch, burn. No.
Alright. So I'm not actually sure what to do next now.
I
Let's
guess I'll sure for
see.
this.
Got the boat. Got the little
So
dog
this
house.
one, like me saying I'm gonna Sherpa it is kind of like the equivalent of me saying unzip. Take a look.
Oh, well, all the people are gone. I would rather not interfere with traditions I do not quite yet understand. That's probably for the best. Can I just, like, take one of the lanterns? Like, I mean, they're not going to miss one, right? Fine. Is a weird dude still in here? Oh, no. Only darkness. I cannot hear or see a thing. Neat. What was this way?
Looks like you're missing.
Oh, the lady's gone now.
Seem like you're missing something.
Mm-hmm. That sure is a wheel. And there's like nobody around here. That's where I found the bottle, but there's nothing there right now. I had to have missed something, because, like, just going to the Abbey and then having nothing happen.
Before.
Nope, that's back here.
Apparently there's an iron ring somewhere. You missed an iron ring at Donan Manor?
Oh, okay.
Is that where you're at right now?
No. I went back to the solitary house to see if there was, like, something else here, but...
Maybe it is the solitary house. Wrong.
Can I go past... Oh. Shit, I didn't go over here. A mailbox. The envelope is very old. It is stamped returned, and there is a letter inside. My dear cousin, I am doing poorly. I would ask that you not call upon me here at Ellismore. Not now, nor ever again. Please keep grandmother's ring. I believe that she would have wanted you to have it. Yours faithfully, Bridget. There is something else in the envelope. Ah, an iron ring. A small, thin steel ring. Well, I mean, the creepy creepies don't like iron, right? That's what they said. So now I got a ring of protection +1. I'm good to go.
It's like magic. You got circle of protection green.
That's right. I mean,
apparently I need. You're gonna be looking for a pearl necklace, and
aren't we all?
Necklace. Yes, all of us. There's apparently at the Donate Manor next to this. If you're in the swing area.
Hmm. I mean, there didn't seem to be much else here. Well, there was the. This is where the water wheel is.
Go check the water wheel.
Yep. The water wheel sure is working.
Oh, no, I'm not sorry there. Go to the entrance and go to the right of that entrance.
What, did I, like, miss another section over here or something?
You missed an item.
I mean, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's the chain. Okay. I may find a way to fix this chain. I mean, can I just add the ring? Yeah, okay. The ring fits perfectly on the chain. I am sorry to use Bridget's grandmother's ring in such a manner. Still, maybe now I can get the bicycle to work. Why the fuck do I care about a bicycle? Okay, there we go. There you go. The tires are too threadbare. I don't see how I can ride it safely, but at least the chain rotates. Okay, what is that? What was that sound? I mean, it sounds to me like Kieran's playground is open for business. Or maybe not. Damn it. I just want to be a part of the exclusive club. Okay, yeah. I mean, something happened over here? Like, what the fuck was the noise? Okay. I am once again confused. Oh, neat. Did they all get replaced? The Roman statue lies shattered on the ground. To destroy such an ancient statue, could this really be part of the festival? Yeah, I highly doubt that, Broham. Like, I don't... That's some weird shit happening right now. The Roman statue has been thrown down and replaced with a wicker one.
That's not good.
Does this say anything different or no? Okay. Can I go in the house? They're like, hey, people broke your statue. This is Nicolas Cage out here. You better come quick. He's got bees. Okay. Well, I guess that's that.
I'm looking to see. Oh, this is bullshit. You know, okay, so, okay. Go back to where you got the barrel with the oil.
What, did I miss something again?
Yes.
Okay. I am here now.
Okay, go back to the previous area. Go like with the rocks. It's like I don't know.
Oh, the peoples are gone. Oh snap. It is a drawing of some sort of spiked circle. Is it a sun or something else? The child that I spoke with earlier seems to have left his mask here. There's a ribbon hanging from it. Well, clearly I'm taking the child's mask. Oh shit, I lost the ribbon.
Yeah, Lemma, I hear what you're saying, and just to me, just as someone who's not playing it like Shane is, there seems to be a substantial dip in enjoyment from, as a player, from like the first season and the second season.
Yeah, it does. I've noticed that actually. It's starting to fall a little bit into that trap that a lot of adventure games tend to fall into of just like nonsensical or just complete like non sequitur fucking bullshit of like I don't know how anyone would put two and two together. Like, and for instance, like this, you really would have only found that by just backtracking every location until you found something, and it's not great gameplay. I felt like the
first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the first season was a little bit more like cohesive and I think guided you a little bit better, but
with a great narrative.
Yeah.
On top of it.
This is the ribbon that was hanging from the mask. Well, I'ma take it. Or fucking chase it some more. Oh god, are you kidding me? Wait, is this a new area? Oh, it is. Another very ominous tree. I can see a lighthouse in the distance. That's how you discover the lighthouse, is just okay. Sure. Like I saw it before. That is the ribbon that was snatched by the wind. Can I actually grab it now, or is it gonna... Okay, yay. I got it. A red ribbon. I think it was part of the child's mask that was left behind in the hills. Can I add it to the bottle of oil and make a Molotov?
Not quite yet.
I feel like I'm on the right track, though. It may have provided the light that Bridget spoke of in her diary, but the lamp is off. I wonder if it's been abandoned. He was, yeah. And in the wise words of Raphael, you have to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. It's a very nice lighthouse. Oh, now we have a hanging wicker man. This is it's just a wonderful place. It's really relaxing vacation. What a ghastly custom. This wicker man is in the shape of a hangman. Well, you know, when you live out on an island, things get weird. No one is answering. Wow, so surprised. A strongly built lighthouse. It looks like it's in very good condition, despite the thousands of storms that it must have withstood. Yes, it looks very turgid. Oh. Wait, is that a person, or is that just... No, that looks like a person. Who goes there? There is a dim light inside. Hello. A wide copper pipe runs from the tower to the ground. It's covered in salt and seaweed. I'm gonna try to climb this, aren't I? Oh, or not. The fuck? I'm just gonna annoy the shit out of this person. Do I need to like oh, nope. Okay, they shut the light off. Uh-oh.
What the fuck you
It sounds like it attracted someone's attention downstairs. Yeah, of course. I'm just like an asshole that shows up and starts throwing shit at their gutters. Like, what? Alright, let's go see the annoyed Lighthouse Keeper, I'm sure. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. I'll just let myself in. A drip of water left unchecked has ruined the mantle and collected into a small pool. A few logs and cords of firewood. What is that up there? The ceiling is stained with humidity. Don't worry, dude, I'm just checking out your room first. A portrait of a bearded ship's captain done in oils. The varnish has darkened his features considerably. The small stove hardly manages to warm such a spacious room. Good evening. Would you happen to be the Lighthouse Keeper? My name is Wakefield.
A stranger? And what would you want from me?
I'm a visitor to Ellis Moor. This lighthouse caught my eye.
And since it's dark, you thought it'd be abandoned? Well, it's not. Even though I can barely see a thing. This is my house.
Oh, why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? Is it not dangerous for the ships?
Don't let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired.
You say you had an accident. What happened?
I was checking the lenses, because the failure looked so very strange, and I was worried. And all of a sudden, the light must have turned on, and I was blinded. I could see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since.
Was there a failure in the lamp's mechanism?
Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped working, and the lamp was off. I'd never seen a failure like that. I couldn't get the lighthouse working again.
Has nobody else tried to fix the lamp since?
No. No one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Ellis Moor is, the better. They don't care about ships or accidents, especially Lord Dunnan. He sees anything coming from outside of the island as a threat.
I understand. Do you know anything about the disappearance of Lord Dunnan's son?
A tragedy it was. A strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless.
What was so strange about his disappearance?
I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to be keeping secrets during the festival, being how everyone's afraid of leaving the village those nights.
Oh shit, it's tied into Final Fantasy VII.
What do you mean?
Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from their strange fears. They'll not eat corn, nor drink milk, or they'll dig graves for their mirrors. And of course they'll avoid standing near a fear-nog for too long, because though the fiends cannot touch the tree, they're attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways, but you've seen any of the things I mentioned.
Well, I did see a group of people in the village burying mirrors.
Exactly. And what do you think happens if you unburied those mirrors? That a band of goblins would come out of the marshes and steal them? It's nothing but nonsense.
What of Kieran's disappearance, then?
Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy, but one thing I am sure of, this festival of reunion is nothing but a farce, and it would be so easy to prove it.
Might I go upstairs and see the light room?
Even though the lamp is off, I should like to take a view of the surrounding countryside. Well, I don't think you'll see anything, really, but if you're so interested, yes, I suppose you may. Thank you for the pleasant conversation. I must go. Alright, let's go check out this lighthouse. I should like to visit the light room now, if I may. Yes, you already have my permission. What do we got here? The lighthouse's lamp, surrounded by 8 large lenses. It is off. It looks like the lighthouse's electric lamp battery slot. Oh shit, I gotta find a battery? Oh, wait a minute. It looks like the lamp is lit by some sort of electric switch. However, the battery is flat. Aha. Perhaps I can find a way to recharge the battery. Okay. Well, now we have a battery. What else do we have? The clockwork mechanism that causes the lamp's reflector to spin. However, I think that something is missing. It could do with some oiling as well. Oh shit. It's all been leading up to this.
It's your time to shine.
Cog. The cog was the missing piece of the mechanism. I have replaced it. However, the mechanism is still too rusty to move. Well, fucking... It is your lucky day, let me tell you what. There's a little hole in the tank and the oil is leaking. The mechanism will not work properly unless I fix it. Of course. Can I just stuff a ribbon in it? Really? That worked? Okay. Now I can oil the mechanism without worrying about it leaking. I feel like that's a real temporary solution, but sure.
Works for an adventure game.
The cog was the missing piece of the mechanism. It has been replaced, and the mechanism has been well oiled. It was easy to wind, and now it is back to life. Sweet. Well, we got that thing spinning. Now we just gotta fix this battery. Even though the reflector's spin mechanism is working, the lamp is still off. Yeah, exactly. It's a fire hazard. I mean, I guess that's that weird oily patch up on the roof. It's probably not humidity after all. It's probably that thing just fucking leaking. Alright, so... So we need to figure out a way to charge a battery.
What year are they even in? That's very strange.
Well, you know, this sleepy little superstitious island is clearly technologically farther advanced than London or anywhere else in the world at the time. Just, you know, nobody knew it. Fucking... Where do I go to charge a battery? I have no idea.
Do you want the stupid, not obvious answer?
I mean, I feel like that is the answer, so sure.
You might want to check out a bike.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. What was that, at the house? I'm trying to remember where that was. No, it's not here. Where the fuck was that? Is that the manor? Alright, kids. We're gonna do some fucking science. Now that the bicycle is fixed, if I attach one of its cogs to the battery's dynamo, I may be able to provide it with a charge.
Yeah, obvious, right?
Sure. I mean, I guess there had to have been a reason that I wanted to fix that bicycle. I managed to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle's cog.
Great. We done fixed the lighthouse. All right, all right. Hopefully, the battery has enough charge to keep the lighthouse lit for a few hours. Aw, yeah. And then I just immediately blind myself. The lighthouse is working properly again. With luck, its light will now help me find the mural in the old abbey. Alright. Let's do it. I wonder if he says anything different now that I fixed it.
It cannot be. I never thought I'd hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. You don't know how grateful I am. For years I've longed to hear those marvelous sounds. Memories of better times.
You know what? Fuck this dude. Look. He just charged it. The sound's gonna be the same. This fucking dude.
Hey, also... Oh, shit. Okay. By the way, lighthouse man, people be burning stuff outside. Just thought you might want to know. The rope gave way just as I passed. Yes, how convenient. This tree looks like it's been dead for a long time. Okay, well, that's cool. Bye. Oh, isn't that neat? Look at that. The lighthouse is animated on the map now. It's fancy. Oh, oh. We have incidental music. The light has revealed a mural painting on the stones, just as it did for Bridget nearly a century ago. According to the diary, the light from the lighthouse revealed the eyes of the sentinel. Okay. Oh, like right there. I get it. A pair of evil eyes seem to glitter in the dark. Okay. I mean, is there something else I can do with it? Do I have to click the mouth or something? The mouth of the sentinel is wide open. Like, am I supposed to have an item here that, like, I don't have or something? Okay, yep. We definitely did that. I mean, that seems to be the only thing that I can click. What am I missing here?
You should probably head to the area with the trees and the lights.
Okay. That's
I think.
weird. Okay. I just feel like there should have been something else that occurred there, but maybe I'm just supposed to go. I'm actually surprised that Wicker Man's not on fire.
Yeah.
So The Village by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
I need to see Old, speaking of that.
Oh, so now I am gonna just dig shit up. Why? Because the old cynical lighthouse man told me? I'm not too sure about this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Was that? Oh, that was the thing. It was. I'm just testing his theory now. Okay, sure. Hello? Is there anybody in there? No? Okay. So I just unbury it and what, like, leave it? See what happens?
Leave and come back.
Oh. What was that? Oh. Hi. Are you Trogdor?
Burning it. Goblin's gonna get you. Nice one, Llama.
The mirrors are completely shattered. Why would that masked man do this? I don't know. So many questions. I go track his happy ass down. Nope. Okay, nothing in there. Excuse me. Excuse me, Trogdor? Hi. Yes. Okay. It seems to be heading east. East. Always to the east. Yeah, I see you, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, I bet it's Kieran. Oh my god, Kieran's playground is open. It's really dark. An ornate lever is built into the wall. I mean, fucking, yeah, let's do it up. Aw, yeah. I don't know what this is.
That's a little creepy. That's really fucking creepy.
Okay. A doll's theater lamp is spinning around. Celestial bodies made out of paper. A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents an old lady. A painted man-sized wooden doll represents the king. What is this? Oh, okay. I thought there was like... Oh, that must be it's like shield or whatever. Okay. Let's go backstage.
Exit stage back.
Excuse me. Trogdor. Oh, hello. The stranger's mask is lying on the floor. Something is underneath the mask. Aw, yeah. An old iron disc. A drawing of a spiked circle is engraved on it.
Bubsy 3D.
Yep, that sure is the mask. Its hollow eyes bore into me. Well, I can stop staring at it. I can hear something wandering in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there, writhing and fidgeting. I cannot get any closer. Okay. Well, neat. You guys have fun. In your
mouth.
little dollhouse.
The mouth was wide open.
So are we supposed to perhaps... Oh, there we go. Yep. Egad, now this statue is burning too. Is someone following me? I mean, it's a
I think
pretty fucking safe bet, son. Yeah. Like...
Yeah.
So let's, I guess, try to go back to the Abbey. And perhaps... Do we feed the disc to the sentinel? Would you like nom-noms?
Nom. it goes.
Mm-hmm. The hidden entrance is open now. What was that sound? I don't know. Let's just forge on ahead to our certain doom. This symbol looks familiar. A spiked circle. It could be the sun. A statue of a Madonna. But something is off. I cannot tell what, though. Is that another... Yeah, that's another sun symbol over there. Yes. The tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Liadsen crypt at the bottom, or something? Dear God, I'm reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced. I cannot... No. No, I will persevere. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have made it this far. I'm like, alright, fuck your creepy island.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Some Island of Dr. Moreau shit.
Crypt indeed. A small coffin, half rotted away.
Yeah, let's just investigate it. Why the fuck not? No? It was just
This
a fucking
coffin is
That's
covered
all.
in
What's
ashes.
wrong with it?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Why not?
It's all fine. A spiked circle is engraved on the bare stone. This coffin does not look quite as old as the others.
It's probably a person in it.
This niche is empty. Because it's for you.
No.
Some old pages lie haphazardly on the coffin lid. It is as though they had been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in a trembling hand. Down in this unholy burrow, in the feared Chronomedian, our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dared to enter the lair of the snake and the bird. Each of those men and women crossed the path between. They walked through the mist, to the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror, and then they returned. These are my ancestors. Amongst the dead stones of the Chronomedian lie the proud Liadsen, reduced to something far worse than dust or ashes. Could that blasphemy in the coffin be Aunt Mary's true legacy? No, I shall not accept this fate for myself. Okay, what is going on?
Yeah, sure.
The engraving on the
Whatever you say.
coffin is so badly eroded that the name is barely readable. Mary
Barely readable.
Liadsen.
Technically readable.
Yep, let's just fucking crack that one open.
Why not?
Oh shit. Oh, good. Great.
It's the pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. Or a horse.
And that's how you die. Probably. Oh, wait, I can still move? Oh, shit. Am I supposed to try to, like, find my way around in the dark? Oh, hold on. I can start to see something. Okay, we're making it back out. Seekers of truth will sacrifice their wisdom. So to open the way to where the Fearnog blooms. Your offspring we welcome, its hidden threat. Only the light of your sign will carry its purge. I have no idea what the fuck any of this means. Oh, hi. Hello. Are you goblin? Okay.
Angel. Rock. It's not the greatest game in the world. No. This is just a tribute.
Ah, the ominous music. It's always good. Oh, hi. Mm-hmm. This is normal.
Yeah. Undertale invaded the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yes, you is a big eyeball.
That's a fractured eyeball.
Say, where did I end up now? Oh shit. It's him. Devitt? And by him, I mean the guy we played as in the previous episodes.
Yeah.
Was that the end? Okay, yep, that was it. Oh snap. Well, next time we got the season finale. And then I don't think there was a season 3 of this? I don't think there was. I think this is it.
That's it. Season 2, season finale is it. So next week is the last week for the last story.
Dang. Then we gotta find something else, I guess. I don't know. Oh, the swing description written by Josky. Well, thank you, Josky. I mean, okay, I'm kind of making fun of it, but to be fair, that is actually kind of cool. Like, I'm sure that was a Patreon thing that they did where you could write a description for stuff in the game. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Well, so that concludes that. Honestly, I'm happy that we were able to finish the episode in one session. I didn't want to have to carry it over.
Yeah, Llama wants What Remains of Edith Finch.
Edith Finch. I have played that one before, but I mean, I'd be down for it again. It's been a minute. There was one that I pinged Randall about it actually in Discord because I picked it up on sale like last week or something. What's it called? Stasis. Which is kind of like another, I think, isometric kind of horror kind of game. So that might be on the table too. I don't know. To be fair, like, listen, first of all, I know you guys appreciate the narration and stuff, so I'll keep doing that. Having said that, we might want to break it up a little bit because, like, I would like to play some other stuff on here on the stream too, like some of the things that we've been doing the episodes on, or whatever, maybe something else. I know that Randall still wants to watch me play Hellpoint, which I might just stream directly into Discord again. Who knows? But we'll see. I mean, I like doing the narration stuff too. So
you haven't played Devotion yet.
I have not. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I'll leave it up to Llama to see if we just stream it here in the Twitch because we have streamed in Discord with myself and Miss Peachy Keen.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, at any rate, thank you to everyone who jumped in and joined us on this fine evening. That includes some of the folks that weren't able to stick around for very long. We appreciate you at least coming in and saying hey. And if you happen to be watching this on the YouTube channel, then you can be here too and joining in on the fun. If you stop into twitch.tv/retrohangover at about 9 o'clock, give or take a few minutes, Eastern time on Sundays. That's where we'll be. It's here. So feel free to come in and join the party. And Llama is the Bud Light of viewers. He's the broad appeal.
Calm down to yourself. You're better than that. You don't have to.
Yeah, you're at least the Michelob Ultra of viewers, if nothing else. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know, Chris. Anything you wanna say, or I don't know, plug or whatever before we get out of here for the night?
Not really, but holy shit, 43 followers on this Twitch account. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, smash that like and subscribe button. I don't know.
Ring
I
that
guess
bell.
that's what everyone says. Ring that bell. Leave a rating on the favorite podcatcher.
That's right.
Of your
This
whatever.
stream brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. No,
Yes.
not at all, ever.
Rate it 5 stars, so we'll have the
Please-
demons in this
please no.
thing suck the blood out of your children, and if you don't have children, the origins of your children will do.
All right, well, I guess if that's it, then I guess we're wrapping up for the night. So until next time.
Play with your blood-sucking child joysticks.
Hot. Good night, everyone.
Good night.